Alright, so hello everybody and welcome to Medieval Engineers. Today we're back with the creations, and today we actually have a different thing to cover. This is actually what you're seeing now is an educational build. It's Vindolanda. It's a Roman fort that was made back in the day near the Hadrian's wall in northern England, which is pretty epic. This whole build is based on educational knowledge and the excavation they made, because this is a real place. There's the picture of the real place, you can see it now. It's pretty epic how they managed to, I mean, it's one person that managed to get it into the software, which is pretty amazing. Everything here was based on educational knowledge, and this person who was making it was actually one of the archaeologists. I'm guessing because he said in the description that he was actually excavating the build, which is epic, and he did that for a couple of years, and now all the other stuff is being excavated, so he is actually trying to show people how it looked back in the day. And I guess that's good, because this game could probably be used to educational purposes, because you can actually show stuff in a fun way, and the way that was real, the way that it actually looked, and it's amazing. It's pretty amazing, and today I'm gonna show to you how this all looks and how it actually works and what he did in the software. Alright, so I'm guessing these are shots from the town that is outside the build. As you can see, I mean, this whole thing here, every building that is laid here was actually laid in real life. The building might not be perfectly executed, like perfectly copied from the real life, but all the buildings here were actually there. This whole thing is made so that it's a copy, a replica of the town outside. As you can see here, we're gonna make a comparison to the picture. So as you can see here, it's really the same thing. It's almost the same thing, which is amazing how this guy and how medieval engineers could actually make it all work. Let's dive in. Let's walk around a little bit. There's not much to cover, but the first thing that struck me when I walked around the town was the detail put into everything. Like they actually hoped to make every little thing that was on the excavation area in here. As you can see, when you go inside, you can see a lot of stuff in here. It's pretty amazing, and all the furnishes, all the doors, all the things outside, it's so detailed, and it's good because this build stands what it was called for. It's realistic. It's the thing, they wanted to make it realistic, and they managed to do that. That's the way to go. And I hope more people will get to know this game and make it for educational purposes, because that could be really nicely used. We walk around the biggest building over here. This is the biggest building. We can look at it from the distance. As you can see here, it's got double roof. As you can see, there's some workshop here. It's the real Roman thing. It was actually a town of people that lived here near the fortress, because this area is only fortress, and here plain poor citizens lived and just existed here. I just want to show you how it is awesome to walk around it during night, and when there's a lot of fog around. That is epic. The torches, all the stuff, it's put so well together. Like, it's just realistic. They wanted it to be realistic, and like they stand for what they told. It is realistic, and I'm glad somebody made the effort to actually make this. And yeah, this is awesome. All right, let's actually walk inside. We walk with the character. You can see here there's a watchtower here, 4 guards. I'm not gonna dwell too much about it because there's so much more stuff to cover around here. Let's go inside. So there's a very detailed description on the creation itself on Steam. So let's follow it. First of all, let's check out this thing. This whole side over here is these are the houses of the soldiers that lived here. let me go inside and show you. This is basically what they did. I know it from my history lessons. They made these houses. As you can see, there's a lot of beds over here, some chests. That's how it all looked inside, and it's the real thing. I know I'm reading myself a lot, but yeah, this is the real thing. There was a lot of houses for them because this was a fort. All of them looked the same. They were long. There were small rooms inside and a lot of beds inside, so people could live there and just work for the Roman Empire, I guess, and just live here. We could walk around here. These are the quarters. These are the quarters for the soldiers as well. So as they walked here, they woke up every day. They walked around the place. They were watchtowering everything, coming out this place and just looking. I guess this was the place for the generals or the officers to live. So yeah, that is this whole place, this whole site. This is like half of the city was devoted for soldiers to sleep at. So that is pretty epic. From the description we can say that these two buildings are granaries. As you can see here, we've got some barrels and some wood and chests to stock everything. So that is the first one. The second one being here, we can see grain and some stuff, I guess, for horses here. Yeah, so that is two granaries they used for to live here, for the Roman Empire to exist here. As we walk down the street, we can see the HQ. That is what is written in the descriptions. Basically, the HQ we've got in the HQ. We also have the training grounds for some reason. Don't know why. As we go inside, you can see there's stuff here. I guess there were officers here just like asking stuff, doing things. Some, I guess, Romulus and Remus. It's a history joke. So yeah, those were the headquarters for the people, for the soldiers to do stuff, to talk with officers, to make decisions, stuff like that. There's also the armaments, the arms for the soldiers to use when the fort was attacked by some barbarians from England. Let's look at it from the air. So there you go. This is from the high place. That's how it looked. The headquarters of the Roman Empire. We can walk down the street, and here this is called Principia. This is the house of the person who lived here, of the commander. Praetorium. I'm sorry, Praetorium. The last thing was Principia. This is Praetorium. So here the commander lived. This was the place for the commander. This is the basic Romanic villa, as you can see here in the middle. He had a lot of place to live in. Well, he was the commander, so I guess he must have been very rich, and they must have gave him a lot of place to live. He demanded that. He was the commander of this place. That was attacked a couple of times, because what I have in the description is that this place was attacked a couple of times and it was rebuilt a couple of times, 3 times for what I know. This is the 3rd edition of what they made in the history, like the Roman Empire. They actually made it 3 times. We are in the middle now. That is it. Pretty epic. That's how it looks from the high ground. There we go. So now, people, there's one thing. He also said that this place towards the Praetorium, which is the place for the commander to live in, this place over here is based on educational knowledge, because this whole part of the city is still excavated. So they don't really know. They are not 100% sure what's there, but from the deductions they made, or he made, because this is what he made, he built this. All of this might be not true, but also might be true. So we've got some workshops over here, as you can see. I love the detail. I mean, I wonder if this person is actually a gamer, because if yes, then it looks like so, because he really can put a lot of detail into building this, and a lot of devotion, and those can only gamers can achieve. We can walk around here. There's the stables over here for the horses to live in. As you can see here, there's a place, there's a workshop, some kind of some building that he made to cover the place. In the future it might be changed, because that is not might be true. There's some kind of workshop again. There was an infirmary and a hospital over here, as he said in the description. So I guess these are the places where the hospital should have been. One last thing, we will look at the walls around here. They are pretty. I mean, the best thing is that they are not that epic. They are just really like these are the walls they actually made. There's a couple of entrances for the units to go out when the fort was actually ambushed, so they could run away from the other side and just go elsewhere. We've got roads everywhere around and signs, because every road follows to Rome. I guess that was not right, but that was a nice try. There's a gate. There's a couple of gates here, as you can see. That was the west. This is the west gate from the city. This is the east gate, south gate, north gate, and this is the south gate. I guess this was for the soldiers, because you can see a lot of stuff here. So yeah, that is pretty cool. So now, I'm just gonna say that this is a concept that I would use a lot. I would say that people should he should share with people about this game, with the people that share his hobbies and his interests, for them to make this, because this is a really cool concept and people could use that. People could use that, as Total War was basically used back in the day for to show the battles that were back in the day. So Total War Rome was used to show the Macedonian battles, the Roman battles, the Greek battles, everything. There was actually a program on Discovery Channel, I guess, that's shown this. So this game could be the next thing that we can actually use it for the educational purposes. And just imagine if you could make NPCs here. NPCs are coming, and use Oculus Rift for that. That would be pretty awesome. That would be an experience that nobody could give you, because they remade the thing in the whole. You can live it, you can actually see it with your own eyes, and you can view it with all the alive NPCs in here, which is epic. I wonder if we will be able to make it happen in the future. So far, this is the first step towards the goal, and I'm guessing this first step is a very, very good step. Alright guys, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was Medieval Engineers. This was Vindolanda Roman fort near the Hadrian's Wall in northern England, made by Harry. Don't really know his surname, but this is Harry the Archaeologist. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. The link is in the description to download the build and look at it yourself. Stay indie, stay awesome, and bye! Who cooks? Who cleans?